Hi everybody, so this is not the video I was expecting, but here we are. Hi, my name is Dakota and welcome to my channel. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe, share, and all that fun stuff. So, I recently tried to record a pulp tarot video, which I finally got the pulp tarot, but it was too high and it was a mess. I posted a clip about that on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll probably post it at the end because it's kind of funny, but I was just went on laughing, and you only get like 30 seconds of that, of what went on for like probably 5 hours. Then I also have the Tarot of Paris, the Luminous Void, the Vampire Tarot, the Fantastical Tarot, and a whole bunch of other ones prepped up. However, I just got the inkling to share this beauty with you guys today. Now this, let me a second, let me get a sip of my coffee. This is the Dark Waite Tarot, which I'm sure you can see from the title. And this is probably tied with the Hoi Polloi for first place for my favorite RWS clone. In the fact that I probably even like them over the RWS original. And this one is extremely special because I did a reading for a friend way back. And, I've been eyeing this for a while, I can't remember how much it was, but I didn't quite have enough. I did a reading for him, and he has since become a very recurring client. But I forget how much I was asking, maybe 10 to 15 bucks for a reading, and he gave me like a lot more than that. So I was able to get it, and I'm so happy, and took months to get here. I waited so long for this deck to get here. This was, I want to say, around 2019 or so, 2020, somewhere around there. Took forever to get here. But then I got it, and it has become one of my favorite decks. Now, I don't know where I put the box, because I don't keep it in the box, and I looked in my immediate tarot room. I don't have it. It might be in my bedroom somewhere. But I keep it in this bag. It's a cool little bag I found down in Grand Rapids a while back when I went up with some other friends, and I like the bag that goes with it. I think it goes with it. So, yeah. Here we are. Without further ado, here's the Dark Waite. Now, it's not like an exact clone. Well, for one thing, it's darker. But there's also like a couple differences in some cards. Like the Tower looks a little different than the Tower card in the standard. But then other things look very similar with like some tweaks in it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite decks of all time. So here we are. Let's zoom in and let's begin our little flip through extravaganza, shall we? Of the Dark Waite Tarot. So start off with the Fool. Oh, let me show you a size difference. Do I have here it is. Here's the Freudberg 3 of coins that I always use. So as we can see, it is about as wide, but a bit shorter than a standard tarot card. So it's a really nice size, I think. But yeah, here, let's zoom in a little more, shall we? There we go. Go down just a little bit. There. So there we have the Fool, which I think just looks so cool. And here we have the Magician. I love that Magician. I believe the Magician's on the box. So cool. I remember just looking at this card all the time leading up to getting it. Google, what have you. I was just obsessed with this Magician card. Here we have the High Priestess. Looking super cool. The Empress, and also very sorry for that noise. My fiance is playing the VR in the other room with his friend. So here we have the Empress, the Emperor. Here we have the Hierophant, which I think is cool. Look, we have like an eye here. So cool. The Lovers. The Emperor, not the Empress, the Chariot. Here we have Strength. Here we have the Hermit. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Justice, and look at her eyes. Like, that's so creepy and cool. The Hangman, this one's got wings on him, which is very cool. The Death card. Temperance. The Devil. Very much more menacing looking devil. The Tower. See, it's very, very different. Like, we see all the people falling, but that architecture is just so much more sublime to me. I love it. Here we have the Star. The Moon. You don't have the pool though. That's like my little gripe. One very tiny minuscule gripe is I wish there was a little pool there. Here we have the Sun. Judgment. The World. Okay, now there's the majors. Let's go on to our minors. The Ace of Wands. So you see, look, like it's hands all up in there. Like, it's so fascinating. The Two of Wands, very standard looking, very standard looking. But here we got like some cobwebs, spider webs, a little bit darker horizon. Three of Wands again, very similar. The Four of Wands, we got a severed head up in there. I always found that kind of interesting too, the way that always looked. Right now, it kind of looks like a cup of blood dripping from the severed head there. Very interesting. Five of Wands. The Six. Again, some severed heads here. And some fancy blue boots. The Seven of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Got a little flower right there. Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Page. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. Right, we have Swords. The Ace. Two. Three, a bit more actual heart going on here. The Four of Swords, which I think is way prettier than the original. Like, look at that light shining through there. That's just gorgeous. Not that I don't love the original, mind you. It's just, I prefer this deck over it. We have the Five, the Six, Seven. That cloak, much more stealthy looking. The Eight, the Nine, the 10. Here we have a little ghost rising up. Page, Knight, Queen, King. Alright. And now we have the Pentacles, I believe. The Ace of Pentacles. The 2. Look at that. Just very, very like sort of mess with your eyes and mind sort of thing. I like that. The 3 of Pentacles. The 4. That would frame a little bit better. The 5. See, look, in this one you can actually see them kind of noticing the window, which I like, and the window pane looks a little nicer, I think. I like that sort of regalia going on up there. The 6. The 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. Page. Knight. Queen. Like the Queen of Pentacles. And the King. And then we have our final suit of the Cups. The Ace of Cups, which is kind of heartbreaking. Like that poor dove, I think it is. And it's so cool. We have the 2. The 3. The 4. Don't think. There we go. The 5. And I like how in here we're swishing away from the cups there. But yeah, no, still not quite caring about these 2. Here we have the 6. And I like this sort of color change because it's a bit more kind of like in a show when they show a memory or something, you know, like a flashback. And so I like that. We have the 7. Looks like here we've made a choice, or one is calling to us. Here we have the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and look, they look like they only have one wing, and then one's like white and the other one's black. I think that's so nice. Like, you know, they kind of complete each other. I love that. And of course we got the little kids in the thing in the background. The page, very smug looking page. The Knight of Cups, like that, sort of suspended. Here we have the Queen of Cups. And I like this because here we see like sort of smoky vision coming out of the cup, you know. I like that a lot. And then we have the King of Cups with that gorgeous star line. So there you are, everybody. There is the Dark Waite Tarot. I bought this off Etsy. I do believe I can still find it. Well, I will try and take a look. If I can find it, it will be in the description. And also in the description, you can find links to my Instagram, TikTok, or my fiance's Twitch, which I'm sometimes on. And there should be eventually a link in there to my podcast. But yeah, everybody, there you are. There's the Dark Waite Tarot. Hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.